the mountain of education.
Dear viewers, my name is Teacher Lema, a former teacher of St. Dorcas Leadership Seminary School. Here is your long-awaited lessons of English structure aimed at improving your English proficiency. I welcome you to Lesson 1. I hope you are going to enjoy these lessons as we proceed. Our lesson is about tenses today. There are three main periods of time, or tenses. Number 1, present time. Number 2, past time. Number 3, future time. Today we shall start with the present time. Now consider the sentences below. Sentence A, or number 1, I go to market every Friday. B, she goes to market every Friday. Rebecca goes to market every Friday. The above sentences show that the people mentioned go to market every Friday. So the action repeats. It is a routine for them to go to market on Fridays. Consider the table below. The first column, you have pronouns I, you, we, they, he, she, it. Or you can have names John, Loveness, or dog, or any animal. The second column, you have the verbs buy, brush, wear, buys, brushes, and wears. That means the above pronouns I, you, we, they, the verbs don't go with an S, but for the pronouns he, she, or it, or the names, you have to add an S to the verbs. If you are asked to make sentences from the table, you could say, I buy shoes once a year. You buy shoes once a year. We brush shoes once a year. They wear shoes once a year. He, she, or it brushes shoes once a year. As you can see, the sentences with the pronouns I, you, we, and they have their verbs not changing. They remain the same. But for pronouns he, she, and it, the verb that follows an S must be added. You will find that when you use pronouns I, you, we, and they, the verb remain the same. But when we use he, she, or it, we add an S to the verb used. The simple present tense is used to talk about things that happen often, regularly, always, or never happen at all. We can also discuss the three forms of sentences in simple present tense or time. Number 1, affirmative form. For example, when we say I buy shoes once a week, we brush shoes every day, they wear shoes always, Loveness goes to church on Sunday, it eats meat regularly. These sentences agree. They agree. That means when you say I buy shoes once a week, it means this is a positive action that takes place. The second form of sentences in the simple present tense is the negative form. For example, when we say I don't buy shoes once a week, we don't brush shoes every day, they don't wear shoes always, Loveness doesn't go to church on Sundays, he doesn't eat meat regularly. These sentences don't agree. They are negative sentences. They are negating. That means they are not agreeing. I don't buy shoes once a week. That means the action doesn't take place. They are negative sentences. The last form is the question form. We say, do I buy shoes once a week? Do we brush shoes every day? Do they wear shoes always? Does Loveness go to church on Sundays? Does it eat meat regularly? These sentences are in the question form because there's a question mark at the end of the sentence. This makes them different from the first form and the second form, whereby these end with a full stop. These are questions. Note, for the negative form and the question form, the verbs don't change. But for the affirmative form, all the verbs carry an S. Thank you for watching and don't miss the next lesson.